Welcome back into my New York Giants franchise here on Madden 21. So the preseason may be canceled in real life, but it is not canceled in Madden. So today's episode, we will be taking on the preseason. I'm going to be playing each of these games, but just playing the moments of them all, just so this episode is not an hour and a half long. But if you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel, and if you enjoy Madden 20 connected franchise content, I would greatly appreciate it if you can hit that subscribe button down below. And if you enjoy this video in particular, it would also be much appreciated if you can hit that like button down there as well. Show your support for this series if you are excited for it, because I plan on continuing this series for a very long while. But last time, we just went over the team. I kind of read your comments just to see who I should be starting on this team. We also got a couple practice reps in just to get a little bit of footage of the offense mainly. But the main difference here on offense from last time is that Andrew Thomas is playing left tackle, and then Matt Peart is playing right tackle. Based on the comments, most of you guys thought I should start Matt Peart just because he's a rookie. He has some potential for sure. I was thinking about starting him regardless. I didn't really want Nate Solder starting. Solder is still considered our left tackle. I don't know if I'm going to trade him or what's going to happen with him. I'm also pretty certain he opted out of the season because of COVID, but that's not really a thing in this game, so he's still here for us. Also, another player I'm considering trading is Golden Tate. I don't know if I'm going to do this because he is still a really good receiver, but I don't really anticipate this team going anywhere this first season, to be completely honest. So it's kind of a waste to have Golden Tate even on the team. I'd rather get some value for him. I can certainly pair him and Nate Solder for a first-round draft pick. I am almost 100% sure I can do that. I don't know if I will. I'm also not sure if I'm going to trade for any players. I'm going to keep this somewhat realistic. It's not going to be like hyper-realistic or anything like that. But I'm not going to trade for any like superstars or anything like that. I'm not going to abuse the trade system for a bunch of first-round draft picks either. But there's just a few players on my mind who I could potentially trade. Golden Tate, Nate Solder are two on the offense. Now, defensively, there's a couple players here I would not mind parting ways with, like Blake Martinez, even though they just got him, or David Mayo. He might be able to have some trade value. The outside linebackers as well. I don't think I'm going to trade any of those guys, though, because they are pretty important depth to this team, like Marcus Golden, Kyler Fackrell. I like having them like rotationally on the edge. That's perfectly fine for me. And then linebacker depth is always nice. Now in the comments, I got a lot of suggestions about what to do with Lorenzo Carter. A lot of you guys think I should start him at middle linebacker. To be completely honest, I can probably develop him into a god at middle linebacker if I only usered him. He's 6'5" with 88 speed. That is insane. I'm going to have him play edge, though, in the preseason, just to see how he does. Because if you run a 3-4 defense, every once in a while, your outside linebackers are covering, and I think Lorenzo Carter fits that perfectly. Because he has, like, the same pass coverage as he does block shed, so he can kind of do both of those, like, equally as well. So I don't mind him rushing off the edge at all. And then O'Shane Zimenez is going to be rushing off the other edge. That is a player I certainly want rushing off the edge. I don't really want him covering all that much. 47 zone coverage, certainly not good. So I want him rushing the passer as often as possible. A few of you guys mentioned Jabril Peppers. You want me to get him more involved than, you know, just him playing safety. I don't know exactly what I want to do with him. I could have him play sub linebacker where Blake Martinez is. That's for sure. But then we don't really have another safety who could play up there. Like, I moved Julian Love down to cornerback. So I wouldn't mind Jabril Peppers just being the strong safety. Like, he's going to get a lot of play time. He's going to be super valuable to this team up there. Another player you guys mentioned is Darnay Holmes, a rookie out of UCLA. He is currently our nickel cornerback. 67 overall. Not horrible coverage ability for a rookie. I mean, his zone's pretty poor at a 64, but his man coverage and press are near 70s, so that's not too bad. He's definitely a solid nickel back for us. I don't mind this at all. 73 catching. Maybe he can snag a couple picks. I'm really excited for this D-line, though. We have some youth over here, at least in, you know, Dexter Lawrence. BJ Hill is a player I might eventually get starting at some point. I don't exactly know. But yeah, I'm not really expecting crazy results from this team after the first season. You know, the Giants don't have the craziest of rosters. That's precisely why I ended up choosing them after the Jaguars, because the Giants have a really fun roster. But now, I think we can get into these games. I really don't think there's anything else to do. We can train. I'll do that. Why not? I'll do the weekly training for this first time. I'll at least change the focus players. Honestly, they're actually fine like this. We got the rookies who I want to develop in. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Okay, we're going to train for a bit. I'm not sure exactly how much of this I'm going to show. Also, Stephon Diggs is a superstar X Factor. I didn't know that. It's actually really cool. It's deserved. He's a really good receiver. Also, I should point this out. If there's any players in particular you'd like to see me like go after in free agency or trade for or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. I can't guarantee I'll go after all of them, but I definitely take the comments into consideration when it comes to all of these episodes. If you guys watch my Bengals franchise, you should know that pretty well from last Madden. But can I skip the tutorial here? I don't really care about this. All right, so we're just looking at Golden Tate here, it seems. He's open there. Not the best throw by Danny Dimes, but it's fine. We'll get the hang of it. Certainly we'll get the hang of it. Hopefully, you know, the quarterback accuracy isn't a huge issue for us here. Because Daniel Jones doesn't have the best accuracy ratings. But I do think I can develop him into a really solid quarterback at some point. Of course, I had my struggles last year with Jacob McCamus and Cameron Sutter. If you guys remember those quarterbacks, they didn't really pass the ball too well for me. But it's fine. Hopefully we can upgrade our talents this year. I don't know. I'm not the best at passing the football, but I'm pretty decent at running the ball. So look out for that, I guess. That should be batted down. It's actually going to be intercepted. Let's go, number 29. What a play. That's Xavier McKinney. First play we get to see out of the rookie. Love to see that one there. I don't like this play at all. We have Dexter Lawrence in coverage. He's going to get an interception, though. What? That is amazing. I need to do that in the game. All right, well, at least we got 2 silvers. I don't know if I'm going to do the training every single week, but figured why not do the starting training here. I'm also going to very slightly tweak the XP sliders. I don't exactly know where I'm going to keep these for the season, but 120 for now I think is fine. If I'm getting way too many experience points, I will tone these down, and if I don't think I'm getting enough, I don't mind boosting them up. Experience seems a little bit easier to get this year, because in my past couple rebuilds I've done, I've had the experience sliders at like 140, 150, and the teams have been progressing a lot more than they would have in Madden 20, which I'm a fan of because experience was annoying in Madden 20, to be honest. You had to put them up to like 165 to get consistent experience numbers. But if I can do 120 while playing the team, I think that will be fine. I think we can finally talk to Golden Tate a little bit. I already know what this is about. I know what the developments are. I'm just going to end the conversation. Sorry, Golden. I know what's going on here. Let's actually upgrade Ryan Connolly. He's the only player who I can upgrade, and then we will hop into this game. He's going to be a 67 overall with a scheme fit now. Not bad whatsoever. Sorry for the long-winded intro. They're not all going to be this way, but I figured for the first one, I'll take my time a little bit. So, now, we're going to hop in against the Jets. We're going to play the moments, and we are going to stomp this team, okay? Okay, let's take a look at the intro cinematics. A bit different from prior Maddens. Look at Saquon looking like a beast. 57, is that Ryan Connolly? I don't know the numbers just yet. There's Sam Darnold there coming out onto the field. Joe Flacco, I can see. Connor McGovern, Nathan Shepard. Sam Darnold juggling around the football. Jamison Crowder. Okay, kind of like these cinematics. I'm not going to lie, they're not too bad. Looking kind of crisp. I think that was Ryan Connolly, number 57. Darius Slayton, Saquon giving a mean stiff arm. Let's go. I'm ready for this game. I'm pumped. Okay, the first moment of the game. Let's see what we can do. I'm looking for Darius Slayton here across the middle. Let's see if he gets open. He's actually not super open. R1 potentially. Nah, it's going to get batted down. CJ Mosley with a good play. I tried to loft that one just above the linebacker, but it did not work. Let's give Saquon a handoff. Hopefully the offensive line can block pretty well. All right, Saquon's going to power forward for a little bit. He gained about 4 on that one. Not too bad. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Let's go with some slants. I feel like these are going to be a very common play call for me. I call slants quite a bit. Circle maybe? Golden Tate in the end zone. He's going to hold on to it. Let's go. Danny Dimes' first touchdown pass on the channel. Of course, it doesn't necessarily count. It's the preseason, but it's still nice to see. Let's see what Ryan Connolly is capable of here. That is nearly going to be a fumble, actually. Sam Darnold just barely got that one away. He also threw a pick already. Okay, the defense is an interception. Not sure who it was. I wasn't on the field for that one. But we are back in the red zone. Let's see if we can capitalize with another score. I'm going to run the ball, actually. 2nd down and 2. Penny, lead the way. Good block by the fullback. Saquon's running directly up the middle. He's going to get down to the 3-yard line. I try to lower his shoulder. Didn't work exactly, but he embraced the contact fairly well, I guess. Let's go with a toss. See if we can get Saquon into the end zone. Come on. Okay, so tosses still don't work all the time, I guess. If there's a player there on the edge, it is almost always going to get blown up. All right, good to know. 2nd down and goal at the 9-yard line. I'm looking for Evan Ingram. Actually, I'm just going to streak him, I think. Let me make sure I throw it to the right player. I did not streak X because I'm still used to Xbox. I'm throwing to Evan Ingram immediately. There's a touchdown. I saw the lapse in coverage. It was an easy read. I'm actually really impressed with the defense so far. They've been doing well, only allowing 3 points here. See if we can hit Corey Coleman on the slant. He should be open here in a second. The pass is going to be intercepted. Okay. Did not expect that one at all, but Austin's going to come up with that one. Really good play by the defensive back there. This one fan just keeps yelling, "Go, Jets, go," and it's the most annoying thing. All right, well, Colt McCoy is in the game. Let's go. 3rd down and 7. Levine Toilolo, the big man. He's wide open, but the throw is not there. Colt McCoy, not the best accuracy. Maybe we should look out for a backup quarterback of some point. We're going to have Board open, maybe? Oh, he's going to make that catch, actually. Surprisingly enough, he made that catch behind the one player. I did not mean to do that. Hang on a second. Meant to call a timeout. How do you call a timeout? I actually have no idea. All right, call timeout's the middle button thing. Okay, good to know. Let me call timeout. There we go. Actually hit the share button by accident. My fault. That was almost a brilliant catch there by Corey Coleman. Wait, did he actually catch that? Corey Coleman caught that. What? How does that happen? It certainly looked like he dropped that one. Hang on, let me replay that. I really thought he dropped it on the way down, but he did not. What a grab by Corey Coleman. Wow. Okay, did not expect him to come down with that one. That's actually a really cool looking thumbnail picture, potentially. Oh, what a run there by Josh Adams. Great ball carrier vision to cut that one back. Wayne Gallman stretched it to the outside. Let's go. He's going to score that touchdown. Okay, we're going to take the lead back again. Let's try to look for Deion Lewis here, potentially across the middle. Oh, that linebacker's blitzing. He should be open. Deion Lewis is wide open. He's going to have that touchdown. There we go. Score is about to be 34-27. Hopefully the defense can hold on. The defense was able to hold on, and we're going to win our first preseason game. Okay, good start here to the preseason. We'll see if anybody has some upgrade points here before we advance to the second game. Okay, so BJ Hill is the only player to upgrade. Let me go ahead and spend his experience point. He's going to go up to a 76 overall. Still fits the scheme. 2 to block shed. Okay, not too bad. Let me actually take a look at the trade block really quickly. I want to see what kind of quarterbacks are on the trade block. I'm not looking for a starter. I'm looking to potentially get a backup here. Let's just see who's available. Josh Rosen would be a very interesting backup. No one else here looks too good. Easton Stick, potentially. 62 overall only. All right. RG3, Matt Barkley. No, okay, I'm not really interested in any of those guys. Okay, well, we can just hop right into the second game now. We actually have an offensive lineman mentorship thing before we get into the game. Will Hernandez is going to be the man who gets upgraded a little bit. We're going to upgrade run blocking on him. Hopefully this makes him a little bit better here. Well, definitely will, but hopefully it's at least a noticeable difference. I'm going to go, I don't know, finesse. Why not? That also means then this next week, he is going to get a boost to his awareness. Okay, not too bad. Let's hop into this game against the Titans. I'm not going to train for this one, and let's see how we can fare. Oh, Derrick Henry's taking this handoff. One of the better running backs in this game for sure. And Roger Saffold is going down with an injury. That actually really sucks there for the Titans. Roger Saffold isn't a bad guard here in the game, and it really sucks when one of your starters goes down in the preseason. Another run play here to Derrick Henry. Ryan Connolly was about to blow that one up, but instead he gets blocked, and Derrick Henry has a touchdown. Also, I did not mention this, but very obviously, I'm not wearing a beanie for this video. Showing off the quarantine hair a little bit. It's kind of nuts at the moment, but whatever. Deal with it. 3rd down and 7. See what we can find. I meant to throw that to X. I'm still not used to the controls. I meant to throw that one to Evan Ingram. I have to get used to that before we advance into the regular season. I'm going to throw so many picks just because of that. I already know about it. Okay, well, we are kind of getting stomped right now, but it is 1st down and goal. Let's give this one to Saquon up the middle. See if the blocking is in place. It's relatively in place, but he cannot truck forward for the touchdown. Huh? What? That was a touchdown? Okay. Sure. I didn't really think he crossed the plane, but that's fine. I guess the tip of the football just barely crosses over the goal line. That's a really good throw by Daniel Jones. Excellent route by Darius Slayton. Way to be ready for it. He also gets out of bounds. Okay, that was a really good play to start off this drive with. Here we go. You're not too open. Maybe circle. Can possession catch this one? No, it's going to get picked off. Not the best decision. I kind of tried to just force it in there. Kevin Byard is going to read that all day, though. What a grab by Levine Toilolo. Okay, I haven't shown many highlights from this game because there have not been many. But Toilolo, the big man, is going to catch a touchdown. So this game did not go to plan whatsoever. But it's okay. It is just the preseason. It's really not a big deal. Okay, Sam Beal, David Mayo, and Colt McCoy all have 1. I'm just going to auto-upgrade these ones, I think. These players don't really start all that much, so auto-upgrading them really is not that big of an issue. But let's go ahead and talk to Kevin Zeitler once again. Will Hernandez should get like +3 to his awareness, I believe. And there we go. He's becoming a better guard each week. So let's advance now, take on the Packers. I imagine we're going to see a good bit of Jordan Love in this one. This will be a cool game to see then. Golden Tate's going to mentor someone. It's going to be Darius Slayton. That's amazing. And nothing happened. That happens sometimes. It was a thing back in Madden 20. I don't know what that means. I don't know if Golden Tate's like, hey, look at Darius Slayton. He's a good player. Because nothing actually happens. I don't know. Let's go to play the moments, though, of this game. But let's see if we can bounce back here. Oh, that player fell over. Devontae Adams slipped. That was pretty fortunate for us. It is raining. That's probably going to happen quite a bit in this game. And it looks like they're going for it. Okay, let's see if we can stop them. 4th down and 4 at the 44-yard line. A lot of 4s. This is probably destined to be a first down then. It is actually not going to be a first down. What a play by Holmes covering Devontae Adams there. One of the better receivers in the entire NFL, and he actually makes an excellent play on the ball. Okay, so we are finally out on offense. The first team is still out on the field. Not too bad. 3rd down and 6. Potentially looking at Darius Slayton. He's not super open. R1 actually. Saquon got open. Stay in bounds, please. Saquon cannot pick up that first down. He gets 5 yards, and I definitely think we're going to go for this one if I have the opportunity to. Okay, so we are going for it. Let's go at the 35-yard line. I like the play call. I'll look for Evan Ingram right away. Let's see if he can get open. He is open, but he fell. Throw it. The pass does not get there because he fell. The pressure was there. That is very unfortunate. Let's run the ball here up the middle, and that's Kenny Clark. Okay, well, Saquon didn't go down at first. Sure. All right, well, let's run the ball to Saquon once again. Actually, they're blitzing on that side, I think. I'm going to audible to slants. And we're going to look for Darius Slayton because Jair Alexander is probably going to lock up Golden Tate over there. He actually didn't lock him up that well, and I threw that directly into that player. Oh, buddy. I hope you guys don't watch this for like high-tier gameplay because that's probably not going to happen. Maybe you watch for the witty commentary and the progression of the team. I don't know. I'm not very good at this game. That's all I'm trying to allude to here. I'm sure that's already known to most of you guys if you watch my videos in Madden 20. But you know, we're chilling, dude. We're gonna improve at some point. Maybe I won't throw 4 picks every week. That's a lofty goal, though, to be honest. Anyway, square is open. It's going to be bored. He's going to make a pretty nice catch down to the 15. He gains 15 on that one, too. Let's see if we can at least score a touchdown here. Go some play action. Actually, no, slants. Because if these linebackers blitz, this is going to be wide open, I believe, for the touchdown. Hold on, let me actually audible to slants, please. There we go. I'm looking for Corey Coleman across the middle. They do blitz. It's not super open. Circle is going to make the catch. It's Sills for the touchdown. Okay, so we can actually tie up the game here. This would be pretty big. Let's see what happens, boys. Looking for Dion Lewis here across the middle of the field. He's actually not open. I tried to throw that to X, but again, I hit square. That's never not going to happen. When you play Xbox for like 9 years straight, you kind of get used to X being where square is. Maybe one day I'll lose that habit. I don't know. I'm going to try to scramble to the outside. I can't, but that's actually going to be a face mask. Okay, so we're going to get a first down here. Okay, let's try to run the ball here up the middle with Dion Lewis. The blocking looks like it should be in place, and it will be in place at least well enough to pick up a little bit. He picks up 4 yards, and now we're at the 2-yard line. I'm going for this slant at Corey Coleman. He has a pretty free release. I think he can get open right away. He is open. The pass is going to be there. We're going to tie up this ball game. Okay, so we actually have a chance here to win the game. 1 minute and 37 seconds left. Let's see what the team can do. R1 is wide open across the middle. He burned by that defensive back, it looks like. Dion Lewis. What a play there. And just like that, we are in field goal range. And that's all we need to win this game. So I'm going to run the ball now. Dion Lewis to this left side here. Finds the gap nicely. He's just about going to pick up that first down. And Corey Coleman's going down with an injury. That sucks because he's actually having a pretty solid preseason for us. He made that ridiculous catch against the Jets. He's also contributed in his other 2 games as well. Okay, well anyway, 2nd down and inches. Running the ball up the middle. Easy first down. We're going to try to take away some of this clock as well. He only has an elbow sprain. Definitely not going to substitute him back into the game. I don't really want him getting re-injured. He's not a bad 4th receiving option at the moment. Dion Lewis with the vision to cut that one to the left a little bit. And now Lancaster's going down with an injury as well. I don't know who that is, to be honest, but at least he's not one of our players. And just like that, we are going to win that game. All right, sweet. So at least we can bounce back from that loss last week. I'll look at the stats of this game. So close, man. We look identical. The game is kind of glitching out at the moment, so let me go ahead and close the application and load back in. All right, so it did not save that game. That's a bit annoying. I'm just going to force the win for myself. It doesn't matter that much since it is the preseason, but I think players might get a little boost in experience if they do win, so I will force the win here. We have to cut 18 players? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do that after this game. Let's upgrade some players, though, first. Xavier McKinney and Julian Love each have an experience point. Okay, here we go. Xavier McKinney. Let me look at his stats a little bit. So, zone coverage can definitely get a little bit better. He's not the fastest either. I would love a speed upgrade on him at some point. Hit power is already pretty decent, but it wouldn't be bad if I keep going into that. 78 pursuit as well. Okay, I think I'm going to go into hybrid. Hybrid's normally very glitchy when it comes to upgrade points. 1-2 acceleration, agility, awareness, man coverage, and tackling. Not too bad. That 1-2 acceleration is quite nice. Evan Ingram also has an experience point. I'll go ahead and spend his. Julian Love. Slot is definitely good to go into as well. It gets up a lot of different attributes, so I'm going to go that route. 74 overall now for the cornerback. +2 to awareness and man coverage, +1 to tackling. Okay, not bad at all. And then Evan Ingram, our stud tight end. I'm going to go into vertical threat. Let's just make him as good as possible in that regard. Maybe eventually I'll mess with his blocking. I don't know. But tight ends usually get huge upgrade packages, so I don't want to go ahead and read all those because they were a lot. But now let's hop into the final game here against the Patriots. That actually worked out. Okay, sure. Completely calculated exactly what I wanted to do. It's not like I saw everybody covered, so I just threw it to a random button. Not at all what happened. Exactly what I wanted to do. Let's run the ball with Saquon a little bit more. I feel like he hasn't really touched the ball all that much on camera today. Saquon, though, is going to run this one down to the 10-yard line about. Now to the 8, actually. He picks up about 10. Okay, let's see if we can score here in a couple plays. Okay, well, now it is 3rd down and goal. I'm looking for Evan Ingram here across the middle. Hopefully this is a cover 2, so the safety's kind of split. It is not a cover 2, which is pain. I'm going to throw that one to square. He's going to come up with it. Never mind, actually. He drops it. Anthony Jennings actually just went down. That sucks. He's a rookie for the Patriots here, so that would be really unfortunate if he's like out for this season on a field goal block attempt. That would really suck. Okay, 3rd down and 5 here for the 2nd string Patriots. See what we can do. Blake Martinez is going to rush up the middle. Can he get through? He actually can, but he's getting blocked by the running back. He got free, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. Really good play by the defensive back there. I couldn't tell who that was, but he just barely gets a hand on that one. Oh, Deion Lewis is wide open once again on this halfback angle route. Let's hurry up here. See if we can score before halftime. R1 is going to be open. I tried to juke upfield. It didn't work. That's Corey Coleman. Good to see him back on the field. I just did not get a single other moment until right now. Also, I totally did not throw an interception to end that drive. Did not happen. I'm skipping that moment. There's 24 seconds left. Well, we got crushed by the Patriots. 30-3, I believe that said. It's okay, though. The regular season won't be any different, most likely. We're probably going to get crushed most of these games. But that means we're going to have a good draft pick. And if I'm good at one thing, which is still questionable. I don't know if I'm good at one thing. It'll be drafting, okay? I'm not horrible at drafting. I really enjoy the offseason and franchise videos. I even mentioned this in the last video. I'm talking about the offseason before the season has even began. That's just how I roll, I guess. But anyway, that's going to pretty much conclude this video. Actually, never mind. We still have a bit more to do because we have to cut 18 players. Okay, well, not necessarily cut. We just have to move them around a little bit. I will spend these experience points probably now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Jabril Peppers, Andrew Thomas. I'll make sure to spend those two. Jabril Peppers, probably run support for him. That suits him the best. And I want his hit power just to be insane at some point. That would be huge if we can get him potentially up in development throughout this series and maybe that hit power into the 90s. That would be absolutely massive. Andrew Thomas, I'm going to spend. Grant Hanley isn't necessarily starting, but Andrew Thomas is our new franchise left tackle here, hopefully. And there really isn't anything in particular I'd like to get him better at. I do want him to be a better pass blocker at some point in general, though, so let's go into pass protector for this. He's not going to go up in overall, but that is fine. Got a couple upgrades, not anything crazy though. And I'm just going to auto upgrade the rest of these guys here. Yeah, so now we have to go ahead and cut or move 18 different players. So you can get cut. You're a 33 overall. You are a 48 overall. Okay. Cooper Rush, I'm going to cut you as well. I'm not going to show all of these, but I'm probably just going to cut a lot of the 50 overall guys who won't play at all. I'll try to save some money as well. Not going to lie, those first bunch of guys, I just completely forgot to look at the cap space it frees. So let me go ahead with the rest of these players here. I don't want to cut David Sills. I'm going to move him to the practice squad. Sam Beal, I'm tempted to move to the practice squad as well. I'm going to do that. Let me know if you think I should bring him back up, though. I can do that at any time, really. And I think CJ Board, I'll move to the practice squad as well. He's not that bad of a receiver. Okay, there we go. We got the team all in order. Let me go ahead and advance to week 1. Looks like a Thursday night game or something here. Regardless, we play at 7:15. It's an interesting looking game. Thank you guys so much, though, for watching this video. I hope you guys are looking forward to this series. I'm not sure exactly how often I'm going to post these episodes, but I might try to get another one out tomorrow. Not going to absolutely promise that, though. But thanks so much for watching one final time, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.